I do not want to be your punching bag, 'cause I'm done with that. I will not let myself be a doormat, 'cause I don't want to be walked on. What will you do when I am nowhere to be found? What will you do when I'm not around? It seems like every day it's something else. Sometimes you'll have to do things by yourself, 'cause I can't do it all for you. What will you do when I am nowhere to be found? What will you do when I'm not around? Will you go find someone else when you need some help? Will you tell them that they're doing it wrong? Well, I guess that's how it is. I do not want to be your punching bag, 'cause I'm done with that. I will not let myself be a doormat, 'cause I don't want to be walked on. What will you do when I am nowhere to be found? What will you do when I'm not around? Let's not get personal. The writing's on the wall. Everyone has their opinion. I hope it sucks you in. All this time I've wasted staring at a wall of text. Every chance I get, I'm staring at a wall of text to know what's next. Wear it out for me and the whole world to see. You know you love the attention. I hope it sucks you in. All this time I've wasted staring at a wall of text. Every chance I get, I'm staring at a wall of text to know what's next. So why are we so bothered by what others have to say? So why are we so bothered by what others say? It's not impossible. The writing's on the wall. You know you love the attention. I hope it sucks you in.
Happy fucking Wednesday. Halfway through the week. How's everybody doing?
Doing
Fixing to
good.
be a lot better, man.
Hey. Could be worse too. It's always might not. Oh, who's out there so far? I see Plops in here first tonight. Then Miss Trips a lot is there. Tim, Lucas, DeMillan, Net Reality's in the house. Socorro.
Fuck you,
Bam.
TJ.
Less than fucking 2 minutes into the stream. Yes.
Long-
Long,
the
long
boss
time,
lady.
long time no see, Graham. I spent 5 minutes.
Well, there. Socorro. I don't know. Well, if I miss somebody, I'll catch you around at some point tonight. But, follow up till last week. I don't know if we got them. We ordered last week or afterwards. I forget, or prior to last Wednesday or not. But the total bike count is to 26 now.
Damn,
So we have
dude.
doubled last year's.
Wow.
And shout out to Lucas coming in strong there at the end, hitting those last 2 bikes for us. So,
Thank you.
Nice.
and he will be here when I do the live stream of the builds because there is going to be a lot of bike building that day.
It'll be a lot of cursing that day.
Be a lot of cursing, and I'm going to be smoking a brisket at the same time. So and make it worthwhile. I've got my other neighbor coming around and said he's going to help too. So shout out Don. I know he listens after on Thursday morning. So thanks, Don.
Nice.
Oh yeah, whole lot of excitement in there. 26 that we're giving away. I'm fucking stoked about that. Except for the fact that I'm realizing with all of the Halloween shit that I've got, I don't have a lot of room to put shit. So my basement is filled with just Halloween decorations and fucking bicycles right now. I think if we go past 26 next year, I'm just gonna have to rent a fucking storage unit for a month or two. Just so that way I have room. Either that or borrow my neighbor's empty garage if one of them has an
Yeah,
empty
ask
garage.
for, anybody who's willing to donate space for charity, yeah.
Yeah, that might work.
People feel good about, well, good people feel good about helping others for shit like that.
Yeah, and, I mean, worst comes to worst, I can always get a hold of the local social worker. Her family owns a farm, and they've got a lot of barn space. That's all I'm saying.
I'd let you put them in my garage if I lived down the block, for
One
sure.
flavor.
Nobody puts a car in there, ever.
Yeah. And Friday, what is it? This Friday, I'll be looking at possible tickets to a UFC event to go hang out with Mater in Kansas City. If we can get tickets for the right price. And then there was one other thing that was popping up here. I forget. I'll remember it at some point. When it does pop up, I'll remind everybody, but I don't fucking remember right at this very moment. So what's everybody up to this week? Anything good? Anything bad?
Getting flavors at the moment.
Who's it? What's it?
Grabbing flavors?
Oh,
Is there
flavors.
something about grabbing flavors? Messing with AI image generation. Non-stop. As we're speaking right now, Socorro just being here inspired me to try something. So I'm doing her favorite, her boyfriend, as I call him, David Bowie. But as a knight from Game of Thrones is my prompt. And boy, is it kicking out some pretty cool images. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's fucking cool, man.
Give it
And
raw.
this one is pretty badass. So, I'm gonna have to print like some of these for her, bring them to her.
What's happening, Tommy? What's happening, church?
Loves him. Understandable.
Follow up. That recipe that I slung out last week, the strawberry cake pop. Don't mix it. It's okay,
Really?
but it's not worth the time to.
Oh,
Told you she wants it.
It's not what I. Well, it's not bad. It's just not what I wanted it to be. So I mean, you want to try it? Try it. I haven't got a chance to throw together meters because I want to throw together meters gummy that he made last week. because that sounded fucking delicious. But not sure what I'm gonna mix this week. Is it?
Me neither. And I need something.
Although, let's see. Next week, Wednesday, is when I'm gonna take my stab at the old creme de menthe shake.
Oh yeah. Get ready for St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, because that'll be the last Wednesday before St. Patty's Day, because St. Patty's Day is the 14th, which is a Tuesday. So, next week we'll do some sort of St. Patty's inspired mix. And by that I mean only one thing, a creme de menthe shake. Because that's...
You should make sure, if you have it, that Wonder Flavors vanilla gelato is in there. That's all I'm saying.
I do have vanilla gelato.
That is really
Yeah,
good.
don't use an ice cream to make that Shamrock Shake. Because most of the ice cream flavorings are too buttery and too rich.
Yeah.
And it fucks with it.
I wasn't planning on that, because I know there was it the vanilla gelato and one other one that I was thinking about throwing in it.
Vanilla cream
French vanilla thick.
Oh, French vanilla thick.
Yeah, that was the other one. Yeah.
Those two would be lovely with a creme de menthe.
I love those two together.
Yeah. So, whipped cream fresh 03 is the correct title of that flavoring.
That's right. Which Fresh 03, I do have that as well.
The other one that I would maybe throw in a little bit on the top. Maybe not even a whole percent. Like a half.
Well, I will say I was quite blown away by Swags. Like, it was super shaky, and there was no ice cream at all in there.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I mean, I blew through it.
Yeah,
It's gone.
I made a 60 of it because I wanted a mint shake at the time, and it was fucking good.
I like it, but I want and I know this is going to sound fucking goofy, but I want a more commercial version of that flavor.
Yeah, I want that creme de menthe, which is
I want it fucking exploding, yeah. More mint, just bold.
Yeah, because I'm gonna use the Flavor West creme de menthe, because that's the fucking
Flavor.
that shit where it feels like it came out of a fucking pump, you know?
Yeah.
It's syrupy.
Yeah, creme de menthe syrup, yeah. Like you're making a cocktail with it. Or shizzle.
I don't want to do that, you know.
I've never used the
I've gone weird.
Flavora one, but everyone says that has a chocolate note, so
Yeah,
avoid that
I don't
if you
want
a
the-
chocolate note.
I don't want
Yeah.
the chocolate note, which is why I'm going the Flavor West route.
I'm making a carrot
think that's the
juice with
only one
orange
I
and
have.
ginger.
What?
Continuing my orange thing with carrot juice and with orange and ginger.
Ooh. I guess if you're going like the fucking, what is it, the
This is like a health drink.
V8 Splash?
This is kind of like
Sure.
one of those healthy drink things. Yeah, I'm making something different.
Oh, here's another one. Nice one, Socorro.
I literally picked up a random flavor. It was
that.
carrot. I said, you know what? Let's do it.
Here, let's watch one render. And
You do you, boo boo. I'm not gonna fucking judge you. I'm not right here.
Oh,
Maybe
you-
later.
You can definitely mix this up and judge it. Do it. You try it. You gotta make
Do it.
100 ml though.
Don't see what
Cassie, I'm gonna tell you no, don't. I went already and they're fucking horrible. Don't do it. It's gonna be a waste of your time.
There we go. Fucking
You're
dope.
better off being bruised and having your feelings hurt
Thanks for
than.
killing my hopes and dreams, TJ!
Well, at least I'm good for something. Yeah.
You jerk!
Better off being bruised and your ego hurt than anything.
This smells good though. Believe it or not. This may
Squirrel's
sound
getting hot and
strange.
bothered
but
over there.
This smells good. More at 'em,
Squirrel,
more.
I'll send you a bunch of them, like to through text or whatever, and then you can just pick one or pick a couple and I'll print them or something. Or you can print them. You'll just have them. I'll upscale them. You can print them. You can fucking put them up on your walls and shit. It's my birthday present to you.
Take it to Walmart. Get one of those huge portraits.
Yeah, I mean, once they're JPEGs or PDF files, it's better actually if you take them to a place, because then anybody can print those. You know, you make sure they're 300 DPI, and away you go. Kinko's, FedEx, we'll do that shit. Print
Kinko's.
on
I haven't
gloss or
heard
matte
that
paper.
fucking name in a long time.
Kinko's.
Yeah, I think FedEx bought them out, so they just turned them all into FedEx stores. I think. I don't know.
Staples still print shit like that too. I think. If you can find
Yeah, I remember we weren't allowed to go to Kinko's for my college projects. They were like, no, their printers are shit, their paper's shit, their ink's shit. You print it in the computer lab, or else you don't get a fucking grade. And it was like, damn, all right. Fuck. Okay.
All right. Now
They were really strict at my school. But I mean, it paid off, though. They looked really nice. All my projects looked really nice.
I dare you to mix this, TJ. It's actually tasty.
Carrot juice?
Yes, it's actually really
Which
good.
carrot did you grab? Did you grab
Swags?
At 5%?
So I got, I did 2% carrot.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Maybe that's salvageable.
It's got blood orange VSO at 2, carrot VSO at 2, ginger VSO at 0.4, lemon raw VSO at 0.3, orange juice wonder flavors at 1.5, and super sweet pearl at 1.5.
Okay, so you cheated. I got it.
Yeah.
You used that orange juice, so everything's kind of like.
Well,
in
I
the orange juice.
base it off a real recipe.
It's. I mean, I can see that tasting
Look,
good. It's not
Base-
carrot.
Based it off a real recipe. It's a
Yeah,
real
it's not
healthy
super
recipe.
Carroty.
No, carrots.
Bunny
Just,
probably loves it
whatever
when
you
you
gotta
get
say
that
to
shit.
feel better about that situation. You covered that like a motherfucker.
Just blow it like in the air, but not directly at Ashley.
all I gotta do is, yeah, she's gonna jump over the back of the couch and launch at me.
She's like, "Do I smell carrots?"
A touch of ginger in there is nice. No, this tastes like one of those, like what
I mean,
you get.
those
You
sound
go
good
to
together.
someplace and get one of those energy drinks, fresh energy drinks made.
Yeah,
what
I
this
would
tastes
drink
like.
that in real life. I would give that a try. I just don't know if I want to vape.
It's actually pretty tasty off the vape. Just enough ginger to feel that little bit of tickle in your throat, like feel.
I like ginger, so
That's
Sounds
actually
good.
really, really good.
I'm not making that right now though.
Did Tim
Have
say
all
he
the
likes a pickle in his throat?
Yeah, tickle in my throat. There he is. There's the
Oh,
meter.
tickle. Oh, I thought you said you like a pickle in your throat. I was really
Pickle,
pulling out all the
pickle,
stops for my
tickle.
anniversary tonight.
Happy anniversary.
Today is officially 7 years since I have touched a fucking cigarette.
Oh, it's your smoke anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Nice,
Yes.
I quit smoking on my anniversary. The day I got married was the last day I had a cigarette.
Holy shit!
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
my cousin-
and her.
My cousin posted the last picture, or the picture of me smoking my last cigarette in my fucking suit from my wedding this afternoon.
I think you brought the good luck for Lady Liberty. She actually went to her pulmonologist today, and he's a pro vapor. Not pro vaping over not doing anything, but pro vaping over smoking.
Of course.
Yeah.
And he understood
As-
what Evali was about, which is actually something that's like, holy shit, you actually understood.
I'm pro vaping over smoking too. I never, if somebody's like, "Hey, can I
Yeah,
try your
yeah.
vape?" and I'm like, "Do you smoke?" and they're like, "No," and I'm like, "Well, have you ever vaped?" and they're like, "No." I'm like, "Well, no,
Why?
don't."
Yeah.
There's
You don't
nicotine
need
in
it.
it, you fucking idiot. Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it's
And
not-
I'm like, "Yeah, you'll get fucking hooked, man."
Yeah, it's not for nothing. It's not. Well, that's
It's so I
that's
don't
another
smoke
thing I tell people.
cigarettes.
Yeah, it's not harmless. It's harm reduction. It's
Reduction,
less
yep.
harmful than cigarettes. Like
Exactly.
Yeah,
And I
it's
can't,
still
I
not
would not,
better
I
than
would not
nothing.
argue with him saying, that he'd rather he didn't do either. Well, yeah.
I've actually gotten
for you.
like people get shitty with me over things like that before, and I'm like, well, I don't
Yeah,
want to
no,
get you hooked on nicotine, man. I've been fucking
Yeah,
hooked on it
it's
since
not-
I was fucking 13.
I was gonna say I've been using nicotine since I was
42.
fucking 11, man. Like I'm not in this because it's fun. I'm in this because I'm here. Like I'm in this.
We just
camp,
found a way to
goddammit.
make it fun and keep ourselves from smoking.
Exactly. I found a way to
Mm,
make
that's
it, a
it.
little more enjoyable.
But
yeah.
I'm still blaming Meter's anniversary for it being such a good day on that front. Cheers.
Such
Cheers,
a
buddy.
perfect day.
I was
Actually,
really-
here, I'll do a double cheers. Vodka with blackberry raw and
I'm drinking
Buddha's hand
beers
citron
today,
in-
so
Buddha's hand citron and blackberry
cheers.
raw.
I've got a Yingling.
I got
They've been in my
whiskey
fridge
and
since my
Cherry Coke.
birthday in August, so
Oof.
And my nice carrot juice
good.
with orange and ginger.
I was gonna say it's a long time, man. You're floating on that edge of possibly getting skunky there.
it may be on the edge, but I mean it's whatever.
Man,
Just
can't
makes it
beat
taste
no-
more like an old style, and I'm from Chicago. We like our old styles, our PBRs.
we picked up a bunch of stuff for the smoker today ourselves. I'm gonna make that mac and cheese again.
We got
She
a
forgot-
roast that's been in there since sometime this morning. It's been
they-
going all day. It's literally about to start literally shredding into fibers. We're almost ready to rake it out.
They had a really good sale going on sweet sausage. So we got a bunch of that. I'm gonna throw it in the smoker too. All those mac and cheese is in there. Why not? That sounds
Oh, yeah.
good.
Fucking A right.
I blame TJ for this.
Don't
I
blame
have
me.
this
You said
forever.
that's
I
cool.
never used it much. He showed me mac and cheese as a thing in there. It's like, okay,
That's
I love
called-
that smoker again.
That's thank you, TJ. Not blame me. That's thank you.
Yes,
Right.
blaming you for the good stuff, all the good.
Damn right.
Because I actually, it's one thing, throw something in there for 12, 15, 16, 18 dollars, and you get a little bit out of it, and that's nice. That's a lot. It's some work, but when you can throw a mac and cheese in there just for a few hours, pull it out, and it's just like, oh my god, that's so good. That actually changes the game.
Dude, it does. Next thing you gotta do is while you're doing that, about an hour before you put that on there, bacon wrapped jalapeno stuffed with cream cheese.
And that's the way I usually cook them when I cook
But
them
that-
on the Blackstone.
Kicker. Smoke them, and then as soon as you're done smoking them, just as the mac and cheese is almost done, put them all on the top of the mac and cheese. Oh, game changer. Telling you. Jalapeno popper mac and cheese.
Ew,
Yeah.
no.
I am super hungry
Yes. Ish.
What's happening, Lando?
Lando.
now. Hey, Lando.
You are not contaminating my macaroni cheese with disgusting jalapeno.
You like jalapeno?
No, I don't. Not like that.
Go bang your leg on a welder or something. Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
Fuck you, TJ.
There it is. Now I know how long my delay is.
Yep.
I timed that.
that
That countdown was perfect. I did a perfect countdown.
Always a good way to check the latency.
Oh, Luke Ritz. Yeah, that jalapeno berry jam. Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Or cream cheese. Oh yeah.
so he's talking about that because for the Super Bowl, I went over and hung out with him. So I took over some smoked cream cheese, as well as my neighbor Dawn. His wife makes this, what she calls Wisconsin bar fight jam. So it's got like strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and fucking jalapenos in it. So it's got a little kick. Took that and then just covered all just a regular block of cream cheese in it. Crackers. Ooh, fucking fire.
That's nice.
So it's almost like a cheese roll, almost, but with jam on it instead of like all the nuts and stuff.
Something similar to that, yeah. I guess.
Similar principle, yeah.
I want.
That sounds delicious. I'd eat it.
Yeah. That's how you know Lando's from Wisconsin.
Talk cheese to me, baby.
Pretty much. Lucas, get yourself ready because I think not this weekend, but next weekend, I'm going to be smoking cheese again because I'm fresh out and we need some more. I only got a couple more viable weekends left before it gets too warm for me to want to fuck around with ice baths and shit like that. What the fuck are we going to mix today? Yeah, I am really kicking myself in the ass. I shouldn't have mixed my recipe. I should have mixed the meters. Fuck.
The gummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look good.
That tropical gummy, I fucking screwed the pooch. I was like, no, I want the cake pop. No, I didn't want the cake pop. It was not what I wanted it to be. I think I'm gonna kick myself in the ass for saying this. It needed more Flavor West yellow cake.
That Flavor West yellow cake is good. It's just
It just tastes
It's
like
a very
fucking-
distinct flavor, and when it's part of the thing that you're going for, it's the only thing that's going to get you.
Flavor West and the Jungle flavors, they're similar but different.
Well, and I wanted it a little more cakey, so I threw some of the fluffy white cake at it at a percent. So I did like a percent of the Flavor West yellow cake and a percent of the Wonder Flavors fluffy white cake.
You
And
know
it
what
did
you
not
might
go
be
where I
able to
wanted it to
do?
do.
You know what you might be able to do to save that?
I should have probably thrown some of Swag's cake at it.
I was going to say 50% of swag sweetbread.
Sweetbread might be good too, yeah.
yeah.
But
yeah,
Or
yeah.
must
It'll
Af-
keep the sweetness. It'll give you the body.
Although after I tasted it, I was like, it's not battery enough. That I wanted the cake pop to be more battery, so I was like, I should have thrown more fucking Flavor West at it. But you
Or
know,
throwing a little cookie batter in it.
yeah, I
Or
I
cookie butter
could have,
rather.
I should have put cookie butter in there, but you know, I was on last week. I was not thinking about that. I was right on the start of getting sick because Thursday I was full blown fucking felt like just
Right.
hot garbage. And fucking anyway, Saturday morning, ooh, that was a fun wake up. Fucking hacked up a loogie in my sleep and fucking almost choked to death on the son of a bitch when I woke up at fucking 6 o'clock in the goddamn morning and couldn't fall back asleep because I almost died. Are you fucking kidding me?
Good shit.
Like of all the ways to die, that would have been shitty.
Broccoli cheddar soup. I'm for that too. Yes. In a bread bowl. So much. Oh,
So he made like a Wisconsin French onion soup.
yeah.
Well, notice if it's Wisconsin, and then it's gonna be beer cheese soup in a bread bowl covered with fucking toasted cheese.
Well, he didn't say anything
Cheddar
about
soup covered
onion.
in mozzarella.
He was close. He was almost. To his credit, he's got kids in the house, so he does have to make it where the kids get their vegetables out. I get it. I get it.
He's in. Yeah, that's what I said. Fair play.
To you, meter. On your
God damn it.
conquests. Not only quitting smoking, but
I want to
being a
drink,
geek
but I
like
have
me
to work
and finding
bright and
somebody
early
to
in the
love
fucking
you.
morning. This makes me want to do a Saturday show again. Unfortunately, this Saturday is not going to be it because I'm not interrupting the hell of a fucking lineup that there is for this weekend.
No fucking way.
Max, buddy, stop
No
making
way.
cookies, please.
When's our next free weekend?
This is literally a. I think
Isn't there one this month, I think?
no.
'Cause it-
We are locked in for the next 6 weeks, I believe.
Oh, till fucking
On
April.
the next. I think.
That's if
the
nothing
first
fills
week
up.
is
Good that I can
15th,
make.
yeah, April 8th, 15th, 22nd. So either April 29th or that first weekend in May, because I think May 4th is going to be a pay-per-view. So I think there might be a week off that April 29th, the last week in April.
Maybe that's when we'll do it then. I'll have to schedule a fucking.
Yeah, because they're like every 7 weeks.
Exit. No.
No, April. There's one at the end of the month. April 1st, we're off. April Fool's Day, yeah. April 1st, we're off.
Oh, April 1st.
And then we're back April 8th for like 5
Oh.
weeks in a row again. 4 weeks in a row again.
There we go. That's a good time to do it. Fucking April
Yeah.
Fool's fucking Saturday
Yeah.
shit fuckery. There will be no mixing on that show, just as an FYI.
No doubt.
I just gotta make sure I mind myself enough to where I don't fucking fall asleep at my desk again. Luckily, my fucking speakers are loud enough. Somebody's like, "Hey, huh? You need to go to bed." All right. A golf cart tailgating show.
With you cooking. Yeah, we should do it.
One of these days. That's a long fucking stream though, depending on what the fuck I'm cooking.
You could always have clips or something like that. Some just little slideshow like thing of just when you smoke the food and then the final results in front of you.
It's funny because I don't ever do that. I don't even take. I rarely take pictures of what I'm cooking anymore. Like I did when I first started doing that shit, and then I was like, no, because I fucking hate that shit. Like people who I see in restaurants taking pictures of their plate before they fucking eat, get the fuck out of here. Nobody cares what your food looks like. Fuck.
Yeah,
Especially
unless it's some super rare or like extremely expensive shit.
Like
Oh.
some weird puffer fish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If I go to
or-
Japan and I'm eating fugu, yeah, I'm taking my last pictures before I fucking die type.
That's what I'm saying. Like if you're eating some rare shit or it's like a super special occasion.
Yeah,
I'll
the one that
picture
TJ said where if it's like cut wrong, it kills you basically.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get that fucking Russian roulette meal.
Yeah.
You know, if I saw a place where I can order it online, I can order whole alligators.
God.
If I decide I want
Wait,
to smoke
what?
a gator, yeah. There's places
Yeah.
online you can order whole
I mean, you
gators.
can get a pig to fucking cook on a spit in your backyard. Why can't you get an alligator? Same thing.
Well, yeah,
It's
because
animal.
they basically
It's meat.
deglove it from the head down.
Wow. That's
So,
fucking crazy, dude.
The only thing that's got everything on it is the head.
Hey,
Although I don't think the missus would approve because, like, she won't even eat a fish if the head is still on it. Because oh
Well,
my
that's when
god,
you-
it's looking at me.
I was gonna say you give her the Christmas story treatment, man.
Smiling at me.
Whack! It's smiling at us. Not anymore.
it looks like it wants to eat me. That's what I was thinking. Like a time lapse video of the actual cook and then have the final results in front of you and make us all drool while you test it.
Yeah, I like the idea of that, but I just, I'm like, no, I don't think about this shit when I'm cooking. And most of the time, if I'm doing big cooks, it's usually because we have a party, so I have too much other shit going on to think about it. Although, you guys, you'll get a small sampling of that during the bike build, because I already said I'll do some live streaming from the bike build, so you guys will get a small.
So you're not
sampling of
only
the cooking.
small sampling cooking along with good old fashioned how should we say it? Colorful language. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fucking wrench fest.
Will there be blood this
Ooh,
year?
what do you do
There's a
with
good
this?
chance of that.
Yeah, I managed to get away with no blood last year. Granted, a lot less bikes.
I was gonna say you didn't have as many bikes last year. By the time your hand gets a little bit tired of holding that wrench and slips off, yeah, a knuckle or two might be sacrificed.
And then I gotta go and measure my doorways. It just popped in my head. I gotta go measure my doorways
I've seen-
tomorrow because I've got.
All right, Luke. Luke says he recorded it and help with the eating.
I know you will. All right.
Luke, that's a good job, Luke. Yeah.
Best job in the house. That's gonna, dude. I'm not gonna do a pork shoulder and a fucking 15-pound fucking piece of beef at the same time, just because for the few of us that'll be here, that's gonna be way too goddamn much. It's already gonna be way too goddamn much for the few of us that are gonna be here. 'Cause a 15-pound brisket, that's a lot of fucking food.
And if you do finish it, you overate and you're gonna feel it later.
Oh yeah. That we're gonna have to set that for a different weekend, man. Don't worry, we will do it. I just got to find a different weekend to do that. But
That'll
Can't do
be
it
the
this-
weekend, Luke, that you can actually record and yeah, there we go. Do that on a weekend you can record. Or a weekday.
all right, I'm still fucking stuck on what the fuck I want to make. I have no.
Carrot,
fucking-
you want to make carrot juice with orange and ginger? You do.
No.
You do.
No, I don't.
I have a
And ma-
thing.
I didn't know how this is going to turn out. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. It's actually okay.
We can definitely do it something like that. Yeah, it'll have to be a bigger one because otherwise there won't be enough people to eat it all.
March 11th, by the way. Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I said for a birthday.
Well,
So
if you can make it, if you can make it here, sure. In 2 weeks, that gives you plenty of time to start driving. I think it's only from, let's see, Mount Dreary, I think it's about 18 hours.
See you later, bye.
See you later, bye. But if I didn't bring any of it back, she'd be throwing a fit.
Let her throw a fit.
I came back from the second DC rally and I had to bring back some of the brisket. Oh, that was so good. So good. Smoked brisket. Nick from Rescued made it.
Could it be this easy?
Yeah, I have no earthly idea what the hell I want to make. I'm cutting in the time here. Ideas
18
for
hours.
peanut
It was an 18-hour slow smoke or something like that. It's like so good.
What have we
I got something. I'm gonna mix it. We'll see how it tastes.
I don't want anything with strawberry because I just had strawberry.
Strawberry jams next week for Noted. Yay.
That might actually happen. Because if I have it my way, I'm gonna get myself a giant fucking barrel smoker. So I got rid of my stick burner and I regret it. I don't regret all the time that goes into cooking on those, but man, I regret all
The
the
flavor
of the stick burner.
The flavor that comes off those is so good, but it is time consuming.
It's worth it though, man. It really is. Don't get me wrong. I love the pellet smoker. Ease of use. Just kind of set it and forget it, walk away. Everything works out great, but man, it really hurts when you don't get all
When you
that
only
goodness
get the
that goes
smoke
with
on
it.
a very outer layer, but not deep into the food.
Yeah.
Coffee brisket is amazing, yeah.
And I haven't fucked with in a while. I haven't fucked with the blackberry in a while.
Right here. Right, it's in here. Blackberry raw.
Just a couple of drops.
10 drops of blackberry raw, 10 drops of Buddha's Citron, and a glass of vodka and Sprite. So good.
That's gonna have a little kapow to it.
So tasty. And it pairs really well with carrot juice and orange and ginger. Now that I didn't expect.
God damn it.
This is good. I didn't think it would be good. Thought it'd be okay.
You know what? Maybe I do a preemptive strike here. Let's see if we can work out this vanilla gelato, vanilla cream extra,
They go really good together.
and some blackberry raw.
Good combo.
And then a touch of the fresh whipped cream. The whipped cream fresh 03, excuse me. Let me say that right so I don't get fucking yelled at.
Uh-oh. I just realized I don't have any PG in this bottle.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Like,
I
are
may
you-
just have to...
You're out?
No, I have PG. I just have it in a gallon, and I don't know if I want to transfer it right now. I might just make this max PG.
Alright, we gotta take this off for a second.
Been a while.
I mean,
Would
if
be
you're
the
dripping
first-
it,
You know,
I always
Kerplop,
make
since-
70-30 though, so
I
it,
was-
like,
but I'm
it's
saying
actually
if
weird.
you're dripping it, it's not as bad as if you were gonna put it in a tank and then you're like, oh fuck it.
But this change, it's gonna be 87-13. That changes it way too much for me. I think
I was thinking about that, Kerplop, if it would
I'm
be
just gonna
good
go
in
full
it.
PG. I'm being
garlic
lazy
and
shit
onion.
because I've had beers.
Whipped cream fresh 03.
I just need enough. I just need a little fix, just a little bit, just enough to make this bottle. Yeah, that's not 4.5 grams. I don't think.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a whole lot in here at all.
I need 4.53 grams. Yeah, I'll be back.
Vanilla cream.
I like that idea, Kerplop.
What's his idea?
To inject your pork shoulder with VSO garlic and onion.
Ooh.
That might work really well.
I bet you if you fucking did like a little fucking butter mixture, threw a couple drops of each in there, and then
Oh yeah,
injected it.
you could even use if you just want the garlic, the butter flavor. You could even use butter raw.
Yeah.
It would actually transfer easier. It'd be a lot easier to inject than trying to inject actual butter because that stuff tends to clog the damn nozzle.
Yeah. There and butter raw.
Real butter. Oh yeah, that sounds good too though.
Little
Yeah.
four flavor banger here. Maybe you should add something else to it.
Tim, as long as that's all that's in the butter is the garlic and the onion VSO and nothing else, you can inject it.
Okay, no more tincture. You don't want me to do that again? You don't want to sleep for 3 days?
No.
It was
I
it,
don't
it was
want
bad.
another
It was a
turkey
much bigger
situation.
bottle than that I put in there. Oops. And it was very potent.
I hate when it happens.
Super skunk tincture.
Coffee brisket.
That was that turkey that we basically lost a week of our lives to and got really dry sandpaper eyes.
Traveling turkey, yeah.
Yeah, time traveling turkey.
As if the trip to fit
Wake-
in there wasn't
wake-
enough.
Wake up,
on something.
make a turkey sandwich, take care of the chores. By the time the turkey sandwich comes in, you're out again for another day.
Back for
Yeah,
another nap.
pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah, it was like that for a few days. It was interesting.
3 days straight, all we did was get up, eat, and pass back out.
Yep. Finish my chores, go back to sleep. Yep. Got plenty of rest. So if you're dealing with an insomnia problem, I got a cure.
Right.
It's more cowbell.
It's your perfect turkey insomnia cure. Oh, your turkey day insomnia cure.
Insomnia, narcolepsy, you name it, we can fix it. Having
We-
trouble controlling sleep, we can fix that shit.
And don't worry, you will have your appetite to have more of it because you wake up hungry with the munchies.
Wake up
So
ready for
you-
breakfast. That's right.
Yeah, you eat your breakfast knocks you back out. It works perfectly.
That's right. Some might call it the circle of life.
The circle of love.
You're more circling the bed, down, up, circle the bed, down. That's it.
Later, Graham. Have a good one, man.
Don't tell me how to
See
live
you,
my
Graham.
life, Graham.
It's good to
Later,
visit
man.
with you, Night Graham.
All right.
We like to pick on him, but man, that guy can mix.
Speaking of picking on people, I was fucking with the missus on, was it Sunday, I think?
Dooney!
Addy.
No, or was it last week? It was sometime this last week, and I don't remember whether it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It might have even been Monday. No, it would have been last week. So, fucking Mrs. The washer and dryer been taking a shit here, just ready to go. So I was like, all right, just pick what you want. Go on Home Depot. I'll put it on the Home Depot credit card. Don't care. Get her shit ordered. I send her a screenshot of it after I've got it all ordered. Right underneath it, who loves you? She said, fuck you. I was like, well, you know, least I can do is make your job easier. Then I got caught.
I just
Real nice.
last week I just replaced the heating element in our dryer last week.
Dude, I
Fun.
swear the one we've got is from the fucking 1990s.
Check your Facebook, TJ. I think your wife forgot who I am and set herself up for a T-ball.
Oh no, I saw that. I'm letting that fly by night just because I avoid those arguments. I don't post shit on Facebook. So why am I going to start now?
That's why I was like, you realize who you're setting up? Like, I'm gonna Babe Ruth that bitch. I'm pointing at the stands halfway through the sentence. I'm like, oh, this is.
Oh,
this
you
is
hit
go-
it
oh,
3
yeah,
counties over.
Yep.
we're going to the fucking fence with this one, goddamn.
Oh yeah, that one was 3 counties over. What's happening, Toonie?
My old lady was like, that was a bad move. You shouldn't have done that. I was like, I know. You should have never set me up.
Oh, it was a perfect move. Hit the fucking Stone Cold Stunner on Stephanie McMahon. Fucking whop.
Right? We're gonna RKO out of nowhere.
Fucking down on the ground. Just- I feel like this needs more than 4 fucking flavors, although it should turn out just fine.
Mine only has 4 flavors plus sweetener. Surprisingly.
I don't think I'm
You
gonna
have
need
the-
sweetener with all these Wonder flavors though.
I have 2 Wonder flavors in my recipe. It's
Well,
half Wonder flavors, basically.
They're not super sweet flavors though.
Some
Oh.
are. The ones I'm using aren't, though.
Yeah, those creams aren't really bad with sweetener. Maybe a touch might not hurt.
Exactly. That's what I got in mind. I got
But
French
those
vanilla
are-
thick and
that-
whipped cream fresh, all 3.
that means I'm
Those
gonna
are
find
good.
VSO sweet because I don't use it. for sweetener.
Those are going to be really. That's going to be a really nice recipe though, TJ. I know it is.
Smells good, too. Mine smells really fucking good.
Where the fuck is VSO sweet? Come here, you little marshmallow looking bitch.
Did you fill it up? It's all filled up now.
This is the VG. The PG, fortunately, got a good amount in here now. Finished my old gallon, so now I have a fresh one.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. I bought that last gallon of PG like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, the PG lasts forever. It's not that.
I don't
one. It's
ever
the
mix
PG
higher
that's
than
just gone.
70-30 or lower than 70-30. It's always only 30% PG usually. Even for my pods, 70-30.
I do
Yeah,
yeah,
no, you need-
30. The
30.
problem is
Then
all
then you
of my-
add your flavorings, which is PG, so you don't even use 30% when you make them.
my problem is most of my fucking mixes lately have been like below 10% as far as flavor is concerned. So then
I'm
fucking,
not-
I'm compensating with all the extra fucking PG just to get the flavor to pop out.
Yeah, Eddie, I'm
So just
torn
drop
on that
PG
whether
on
I
the
should
finger.
watch it because I hate
Sweet.
watching it week to week. I like to save a few episodes, but at the same time, I don't want to hear any spoilers. So I'm torn on whether or
Talking
not to
about what?
watch it yet. The new Mandalorian dropped today.
Yeah, no,
Came out.
I'm gonna wait until that's all the way out so I can binge watch it.
I love the way it ended. I want to see it.
I don't
they-
want to wait, but I do at the same time just because I know how I am with that shit.
I prefer to have at least a few ahead, so you watch 2 or 3 at a time.
I can understand that, but the way that I look at it, I sat through the book of Boba Fett. Give me my fucking Mando.
Yeah, I don't.
That was bad. Like, they had so fucking much to work with and still turned it into Mandalorian 2.5 and couldn't even use that to bring it all home. No. Give me
There you go, TJ.
That's what they were using it for, was the 2.5.
Pre-shake.
But it just
Not bad.
the best parts of it were when it was Mandalorian.
Well, that's all they
That
were
was the
using
best
it for.
part.
It was a time filler slot so they could work on the new season. That's it.
Which I would understand if not for the fact that they're already partway through season 2 already.
They had sections of that though that had nothing to do with Boba Fett. It was all to do with him.
Fuck?
It's like it was weird how they actually took complete episodes where he wasn't even basically in it.
Well, that,
Yeah.
and the story that they tried to tell could have been a very interesting story had they made it more than 4 episodes out of a 6-episode fucking season or 8-episode season,
And,
whatever.
for a character that, in all reality, had no screen time in the movies, they could have done anything they wanted to and made it fucking just phenomenal. And nope. As I say on Thursday night, somebody tripped over their own dick.
Yeah, it was not unwatchable, but definitely wasn't something I would crave ever watching again. Probably.
Right, the fucked up thing about that whole thing is they basically retconned the original Star Wars movies to fucking create that series because Boba
Put it
Fett
in.
died in fucking Return of the Jedi. I seen it. He fell in the pit. Nobody fucking makes it out of the pit. And I get it. They fucking made up a whole thing about how it happened, how he got out. I get that. But why?
Well, you know what?
If you're gonna do it, make it good. I've
At
never
least
seen
they
it.
can come back as a badass.
I've never seen The Mandalorian
again,
either,
well.
so fake Star Wars fan.
Mandalorian's actually really good.
Yeah, I've heard universally that it's worth a watch
I
more so
am-
than the post quels. As I
I
call
am
them.
super excited about the new
The Kylo
season
Ren,
because of
whatever
where it was
fucking
left off.
Mess.
where it left off with Mando. I really am looking forward to this first one for sure.
I think I like it more than anything because they specifically made a point to walk, like they had the opportunity to literally, and turned directly about face and walked away from the entire Skywalker trilogy saga. Like they had the chance to weave it right in and then pulled that motherfucking thread right out and went the opposite direction on purpose.
Yep.
That's
Maybe a
something that
whole
a Lucas
new
property hasn't been able to do in 50 fucking years.
A whole new series, and a series that's watchable that has nothing to do with them.
Yeah,
Yes.
they finally went another fucking direction, something that Lucas couldn't do for, a quarter fucking century.
We're getting a full 0.5%.
Unlike what's the other one? The other series is actually pretty good. The prequel to
There you go, Luke.
the prequel thing there they did. What's the other one? It was not bad. They kept on promoting it, and I was like, I never wanted to
That would've
watch
been
it, and then I
sick.
watched it. It was good. The one that's the
Rebels are-
prequel to the prequel about the guy who was a big part of getting the Death Star plans later in the movie.
Andor.
Andor. That
Andor.
was surprisingly good as well.
I just got it all downloaded. I'm gonna binge through that.
Ooh.
It will
I
make
like-
you
I
want to
like it.
watch that little clip they did about getting Death Star plans. That movie, to me, that was kind of like a pointless filler, and it wasn't even that great. Watching Andor made me want to rewatch it. I haven't rewatched it yet, but now I'll understand things that didn't make sense before, and I know I will, because I already do.
No, I liked Rogue One, but I just haven't gotten a chance to get Andor in yet. It's in the list of shit that's got to get binged out.
I think this will
Looks
make
rough.
Rogue One more of a must-watch after you watch Andor. You'll want to rewatch Rogue One.
I'm sure, yeah. And I liked it to begin with, so that's part of the reason why I have no doubt I'm gonna like Andor. I just haven't gotten it into the rotation quite yet. The queue is mighty right now.
Yeah, mine is too.
Oh,
And then we'll go through a dry spell in a few months where you have that period of time where it's like you had nothing you really care about watching.
And then everything comes back at once because we've also got fucking Loki season 2 getting ready to come back, so I got to throw Loki
Yep.
season 1 back into the queue to binge down again before it comes out as well.
that was a fantastic fucking show.
That's
was.
my favorite thing that they've done on fucking TV so far. So
As far as Marvel is concerned, that's probably one of the best things they've done in a long time.
Cotton looks like shit.
So friggin' twisted and different. I love it. I
I
love it.
loved it, dude. I loved it. So
Yep.
yeah, I'm absolutely gonna binge that motherfucker back again before season 2 comes out. So, oh shit.
Oh, you know this new printer's in. You know damn well I'm printing up one of the Loki crocodiles. I got
Alright.
to. That freaking thing is so cool.
That and the little crown. You
Yep.
put a little gold crown on that motherfucker and everything.
I'll have to
Yeah.
paint it after it's printed. Yeah. I actually thought about that the other day when I was thinking I want something with good details. Like, why don't I do a Loki crocodile? Because that thing is cool.
Fuck yeah.
Gator crocodile. I'm not sure which one it was, but whatever it was, it's cool.
Well, that
Okay.
depending on how good your print head is, you could print a little frog.
This is I've got a resin printer. It'll do really high definition.
See, you can do a fucking Loki crocodile and a little frog Thor, the Throg. It'd be a perfect little fucking set of offsets. That'd be a cool little variant pair to have sticking up on a kind of fucking monitor top or something somewhere.
And
I'll
I actually
talk
was
to you
thinking
about the
about that.
deets in that here tomorrow, probably before we do the show tomorrow.
That's not bad.
I'm hoping if they do bring
It's
Jar
work, but
Jar
that's
in,
not bad.
that they actually go with the Sith theory. That would be so much fun. It's the only way he's gonna bring it.
Why would they
Jar
bring
Jar's the only
most
way.
hated person in the entire fucking
They-
Star Wars
The
universe?
only way they could pull that off and make it work for me is that they bring him back this Dark Jar Jar and all the bullshit where he pretended to be dumb before was fake. That's the only way it works for me.
It's fucking
you-
plausible. If Star Wars is all about that whole quote unquote certain point of view shit, and if you take that same fucking perspective and slap it on the fucking Jar Jar side, man,
That
there's
he
a
was
lot
just
of fucking
fucking
dots
with-
that line up.
He
I'm
was
just saying,
just-
there's going to be a lot of pissed off people because
that he was just fucking with everybody before, that he's really this evil mastermind. That would be
Swings in
cool.
The background the whole fucking time, man. There's a whole lot of dots that line up.
I mean,
Alright.
can we even be 100% sure that the Emperor was actually not the, was actually the master?
Tim, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but here you go. You ready? Wait for it. Wait for it.
Oh, the tongue.
Wait for it. Zap!
Oh, shit. That would have been the perfect way to make it happen. That should have been the whole movie right there.
Here, we'll do
Yep.
it again.
Instead of his tongue getting caught, just gone. That's a way to improve that movie.
Splat. Thank you, Corridor. Fucking geniuses. Fucking geniuses. I love those dudes. They still continue to do fucking awesome shit.
Condones to
Yeah.
their swag.
Yeah,
They're
so
the ones
yeah.
who got me into fucking AI. The AI image stuff. Ometer was talking about how he's smoke free. I found these scouring. So that is the first picture of me with an electronic cigarette ever. June 21st, 2013. And then it's funny because a couple months later, upgrade, motherfucker! Egos and EVODs, which I stayed on for fucking ever. So long.
That's when you really started growing your beard out too. You can tell the difference.
Oh yeah, look at that. From there
Yeah.
to there, just a couple months.
Yeah.
It's actually stayed like that for till 2015, like that kind of short. And then my girlfriend and I broke up, and I was like, "Fuck you! I'm growing a big old long beard now."
Alright. Vanilla gelato 3%. Vanilla extra cream 1%. Whipped cream
Oh, God,
Freshco
that'd be
3
fun.
0.5%. 0.5% blackberry raw and 1/4% VSO sweet. What do you think?
Blackberry strong, but with that gelato that high and all the other cream in there, it might
You're gonna have
want
to
a
push that a little bit.
0.66 or a 0.75.
You think?
Yeah.
I use it at 1.
I was gonna say
For me,
with
it
that
stands out so goddamn strong, even with creams, that...
Try it at 0.5, and then if you don't like it, add another drop or two. You know,
Yep.
Yeah, that's
That'll
true.
work.
because you
If
can't.
If you
take
go
it
too
away
far,
then.
you can't bring it back.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, try it yours then.
But you are gonna want to push it a little more than you do usually, probably.
Your taste buds are a lot different than mine. I need more fruits usually, especially berries. Because I'll mix like 1% of.
And you know,
raw
I don't
with
mind
a
if the
0.5% of
blackberry...
flavor of
Actually, you know what?
blackberry.
Let's take
And you're
this.
using a
Let's-
you're using a Freshco 3 though too, so that actually isn't super overpowering. Like if you use like vanilla cream extra instead, then you have to
He
push
has
it
that
hard.
in there.
I do have it in there.
The extra as well.
I have that
Not at
at
a high
1.
percentage though. It's at 1, right?
Yeah.
So you're using the vanilla. That's what my go-to with my milkshake base is gelato, French vanilla thick, and vanilla cream extra are my main, and I just throw whatever my favorite ice cream is.
That's what's
usually.
in mine
Oh.
right now, but except I don't have gelato
I didn't
because I
even
didn't want it
think
to be
about
ice
this.
creamy.
I didn't even think about adding the vanilla cream thick in there. I should have. Shouldn't have.
Yeah, because that doesn't have a ton of vanilla, but it adds a lot of fucking thickness.
It does. It
Yeah.
actually brings, especially with the heavy
we-
fruits.
We can add it. No. Thick.
And
And
if
if
I
you
want a
add
little,
that though, maybe take the gelato down.
French
Half.
vanilla thick. There we are.
either the gelato down or just like boost
Or get
that
rid of the cream extra.
blackberry a little.
Yeah, one or the other.
They
It's
work
definitely
really
gonna-
good.
it
Those
might need
three
some
work
help
really good together though.
balancing
So-
that, yeah.
That's my lazy
So if I-
man's version of the milkshake base. Wendy's milkshake base. That's my lazy man base.
So go like 3% gelato, 1%.
I've never used it
French
that
vanilla
high before.
thick.
Yeah, I've never used it that high.
I've never
No.
used gelato that high.
Wherever you
No.
use it.
I usually use it between 1 and 2.
I was thinking
2
like,
if
yeah.
I want it to be like the main cream note, and then 1 if it's a backup cream. But that's me.
I'm gonna go
I
1.
think Tim's the same though.
I'm gonna go 1.5
Yeah.
then.
Because
Yeah.
Wonder
Between 1
Flavors
and 2.
creams, when you start combining them, they can take over everything. It also adds to your steep time too.
So go 1.5 vanilla gelato.
Let's see.
1%
I used the
vanilla
gelato.
thick.
Oh, I did use the gelato at 2. I used the gelato at 2 in my milkshake bases. 2 for. And the French vanilla thick at 1.
At 1, and the vanilla cream extra at 1, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a pretty good balance right
Okay,
there.
that makes sense then. All right.
And then throw your creme de menthe on top of that.
Well, I'm gonna try it with the blackberry first.
Oh, you're doing the blackberry one first. Fucking stellar.
Yeah, just
Short-term
to-
memory loss.
See, and then put a 1/4%. Those aren't very sweet, so we're gonna go 1/4% of the VSO sweet.
Yeah. Even the blackberry.
All right, now
I
I
mean,
gotta
that-
find
that-
the fucking French vanilla thing because I forgot.
You get some of that natural sweetness to some of his berries, like the strawberry and stuff. You don't get much sweetness out of that blackberry.
Mine's pretty good off the shake. It's called Frappin'. It's inspired by a recipe that Slushy just dropped because I never used caramel coffee with sweet cream or sweet milk, and he had it at 6 in his recipe, and we have very similar profiles that we like to vape. And like we have this, I think we have the same taste buds, like where certain things like we like cranked up and shit. So I was like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna throw that in at 6. That's the single flavor median on ELR, and it's good at 6. And then I just added whipped cream, Fresho 3, French vanilla thick, just to make it a little thicker, and then butterscotch ripple to enhance the caramel. It's
I do like-
pretty good off the shake. It I might add like up to this, or weirdly 1 drop maybe of the tiramisu from Flavor Art, just to give it a little bit more of a rich coffee flavor. It doesn't need much more coffee, but it just needs a little bit more body to the coffee. But this is fucking pretty tasty.
Yeah, because I like the SSA tiramisu, but it is a little bit more on the creamy side than the coffee side.
Yeah, you need a coffee, which is the FA one, is just like mostly coffee, and it's kind of rough too. That's why like
Yep.
a drop or 2 would maybe do something to this, but or somebody else's coffee that's not.
Yeah, isn't
That's
the FA one
bold, but
that's the one
not
that's got almost like an
ridiculous and weird.
almost like an espresso like to it, right? Like
Maybe even Swag's
Harshness.
espresso
yeah, there
to
you go.
this. Espresso raw at a 1/4.
I was just about to say, have you tried
0.1 to a
espresso?
1/4. Yeah, I forget I have that flavor.
You know, the only
I
time
might
that I've
add that
used
actually.
the only time I've used these
Maybe I'll add a drop.
espresso is with chocolates.
I'm gonna put a drop of espresso in this.
Yeah,
Just
you're
a
not a
drop of
coffee
espresso
person.
raw.
No, I'm not, but it goes really good with the chocolates.
It
Let's
does.
see what happens.
Like,
It really
I'm
does.
when I say when it goes good with it, it's at a very like 1/4%, just enough to
Where'd Chad go?
enhance some
Where's Chad?
flavors.
I'm sure they're both in there. This chocolate and his espresso are both in the mocha rancia.
Oh,
One
really,
shot.
DeMillan? Is it super
And-
floral or is it just gross?
I love that combo. That's one of my, if not my favorite one shot Swaggy is a mocha rancia. It's just so good.
is dark.
All right. Well, now that we've got this straightened out, let's get to fucking mixing.
I can't wait to hear how this turns out, even off the shake.
I can't see
Because I'm gonna leave the whipped cream in there at 0.5% too.
Yep.
Well, that's way more than the 4.
You need
flavors I
some
know.
kind of like regular cream in there, either cream or an ice cream in there to kind of pull those together to give them that. Because the others are really kind of a little extra thick.
I had espresso raw.
That's good.
You're gonna need that other layer to bring it down. So whipped cream fresh is 03 is awesome. That's really the only thing you changed from what I do for my milkshake recipe. I love it. I made that pineapple milkshake. She's been vaping that, I think.
Was she vaping that before or after she fucking got herself all bruised up?
Before.
Huh.
I
Weird.
made that on February 20th. French vanilla thick, Wonder Flavors at 1, milkshake from Cap at 2. That just adds mostly for the malt, and then Sugarloaf pineapple VTA at 2, super sweet Pearl at 1 because she likes it sweet. Thai pineapple SSA at 1, and then adds a little funk to it. Vanilla bean ice cream flavor West at 3, and then vanilla gelato Italian at Wonder Flavors. But instead of vanilla bean ice cream, you're using the whipped cream fresh, which is going to be like really nice, I think.
All right, Cassie. I think it's time you get back on that pineapple milkshake. You weren't so bruised up when you were
One
on
drop.
that.
Oh,
One drop
all I
of
did is
espresso
I was
raw.
carrying in cases of water, and I just thought I heard her yell, like scream out, and sure enough, she had fell.
Oh,
Ugh.
I'm stuck on a rug.
But we got that 24-hour snowstorm thing, and then it went a little longer than it's supposed to last night.
How the fuck?
And then we
did
had to
this happen?
leave it for like 5 in the morning to go to a doctor's appointment. I didn't get a chance to clean it up before we left. She was walking in with groceries and went down.
It's no good.
So you're saying she's really bad on her feet?
Well, the missing toe throws her balance off too. But it's also was really slippery out there. After we made several paths back and forth, going back and forth, packing it down, it just turned into pretty much glare ice. It was packy snow.
I just want to say you're doing a very good job of protecting her here. She
Trying
does
to be
love
nice.
you.
I'll show you. She's vaping the pineapple cheesecake.
All right, I
All
threw
right,
one drop of
listen
espresso raw in
here.
this. Let's see if it changed it at all.
Should have.
Now it feels like Wednesday again.
Doubtful.
All right.
It's gonna change it that significantly, but we'll see.
I forgot how fucked up my Wednesdays were when I wasn't forcing Cassie to
No,
yell
I'm
across
having
the room.
trouble getting the cinnamon and nutmeg from the plum cake out of this RDA still, so I haven't started on the milk
Yeah,
cake
she
yet.
didn't like the plum cake. Is
It's
too
hard.
much.
It's
She's
good.
not. She can't handle the. It's right here, the plum purple. Plum purple cake.
It tastes like a frappuccino, man. It's good. I like this. I don't really ever like coffee vapes.
Plum purple cake is what's in this.
You could probably push that caramel coffee with sweet milk even farther than 6%. Does Daniel have a review on that flavor? I like Daniel's reviews on ELR because he'll try it at a certain percentage, like at 3 or 5 or whatever, and in his notes he always is like, "You could push this farther," and I'm like, "Oh, cool!" And like,
And he
that's
has
always
pushed a lot of
really
those
good
perlums.
note.
Those perlums.
That's a really good note, you know, because sometimes the fucking medians for flavors are really low.
Check and see if there's any notes from Net Reality too. He does the same thing. He will push things really high sometimes to see if they'll work.
And the
We were
reason
just talking about that today.
The reason that happened is because when DIY started becoming like, I hate to say it, slightly douchey a couple years back, where everyone was trying to use as few flavors as possible and not trying to use sweetener and trying to be as far away from commercial as they fucking possibly could. Like, I think that tainted a lot of medians for flavors. Like, don't be afraid to push flavors, basically. Like, don't be scared. If it tastes like crap, fucking, it's garbage. Fucking waste it. You know now.
Some
But
of them are weak.
Some
and
you
they
can
just
push
are.
fucking high, and they're like, it's like, oh, I never tasted that before. I thought this was a thin flavor. No, it's just weak. The dilution.
Some of them are made to push that high. A lot of the old TPAs are made to be pushed.
Oh god,
6, 8,
TPA
10%.
sweet tea, dude. 14%. It tastes fucking delicious.
It's going to make your recipe look like it's insane, but there's not a lot of flavoring in that flavor. So you got to think there's a lot of PG in that flavor, more than there is the actual flavor.
Damn right, Kerplop. That used to be my
20
goal when I
yeah,
first started mixing.
25%
25% flavoring.
If you're mixing a good old school TPA mix,
Yeah, you can get
25%
there.
is your target,
You can get there.
pretty much. 25-30% is your target.
I'm
You
realizing
don't,
these fucking little dropper lids from fucking
I just picked
Dog.
up some more today.
they fucking put out more than 0.2 per drop.
Daniel just
Oh,
dropped
they
it.
put out quite a bit
A
per
lot
drop.
more.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not good for really fine tuning a small bottle.
Which is fine because I don't do a lot of fine tuning things. Most everything is pretty close enough, good enough for government work. I'm like, if it's close enough, I'm pretty sure somebody else mixes
Watch
it up
your
it
brain
exactly.
go.
It'll still be good.
I just picked up some more of those today.
This
Oh.
is good.
Fucking hand smells like vanilla now. Ugh.
This is super.
It's alright.
tropical.
It could smell like that shit the other fucking week where all I smelled was butter for like 3 days.
You had a cracked bottle though, right?
Yeah. Could be worse though.
Yeah. There's some flavorings you don't want to smell. It could have been condensed milk.
Just
Wonder
gonna say
flavors. Does
one of
not
the-
smell.
that is probably the foulest smelling flavor I own.
It is. It's great in recipes, but man, don't single flavor test it.
Some don't smell that great. Like TFA Greek yogurt smells like Elmer's school glue. It's delicious though.
I was gonna say some people love Elmer's glue.
Yeah, I was never the glue kid. I knew a girl. There was a girl, Laura, who sat next to me in like kindergarten and first grade. She was a glue kid. She played with it. She ate it. She ate paste.
They take that paste spoon and just lather it up and put it in. Eat it. It's like you don't know who's been playing with that damn thing.
She was covering her hands in glue, waiting for it to dry, and then peeling it off
Peeling
like
it
it was
off.
dead skin. But she was doing it like all day in class,
And
like
Kyle
all
used to do the
day.
same thing.
I was like
Yeah.
7, and I remember that still.
There you go.
We
That's
all
probably
used to do that.
not good for your fucking skin, there, buddy.
It's exfoliating.
Sure.
I made a face mask. Look,
I just remember sitting there watching her, just like, what's this girl doing?
actually,
Like,
I
I
know
was
that
a weird kid, but holy shit.
I know that we had kids in class that did it. Put it on their face, let it dry, and try to peel off and get the whole mask, like a face mask.
Oh hell
I
no.
mean, I would have done that at home, not at school.
When cow tipping's
weird
actually
shit.
a pastime in your area, it's not a big deal.
Here, not a cow for miles. Tacos down the block. That's the closest cow.
Yeah, you're just talking about tacos before when I walked in, talking about taco meat.
I had tacos today for dinner. Fire.
Were you saying that basically ground burger really finely chopped up is basically Taco Bell meat?
No, they make the Taco Bell like white people fucking taco seasoning pack that you could just buy at Walmart, you know? It's like 95% like their seasoning that they use for their beef. So as long as you grind your beef up really fucking good when you're browning it and then drain it and you just add that shit with like whatever, the 3/4 cup of water and shit, let it boil down, it tastes exactly like Taco Bell tacos. And I haven't had Taco Bell tacos in forever. And the second I bit into it, I was like, wow, I just wanted to try it because it was cheap, you know? And it tasted legit like what I remember Taco Bell tasting like. I was shocked. Like, that's Tex-Mex, you know? That's not Mexican food. Mexican food is totally different.
As soon as I got a Zoom with Net Reality and hopped in with you, that's the first thing I heard was you talking about the taco meat and grinding up real fine. And
Because Lumi and Nick order Taco Bell all the time. I'm like, just make that shit. You can make a chalupa at home with this fucking seasoning, basically. It tastes exactly the same.
Yeah, you buy yourself a little piece of round flatbread, bam, you're good.
Yep.
Butter
Yep,
rip potato chips.
absolutely. They basically give tortillas away in my neighborhood. I'll fucking send you some. Anybody who needs some.
You can get some good homemade tortillas. I'll let you send
I
them
say
to me.
homemade tortillas. Oh, that sounds
Wow.
good.
That
fucking-
I could probably get, but like every like Supermercado Carniceria always has them like from the El Milagro factory, which is like 3 miles away, and they're always like moist and fresh still and steaming. Like when you go into the store, you could feel they were just made that morning. Yeah, there's always fresh tortillas in my neighborhood. Always. They don't
Yes,
fuck
fresh.
around.
Hope.
That is
That's
one
a
thing I
small
miss
set of
about
some.
living in Southern California, man.
El Milagro and El Nuevo Leon are like the two biggest ones that make tortillas and chips too. Like tortilla
Yeah,
chips.
they
They're so
they
restaurant
ship
style.
up they ship up here to Woodlands, I think.
You used to be able to get them on Amazon, both of those brands. Fucking fire. Chicago's very own over there.
I missed it. What are you playing?
Titanfall 2. But I'm playing.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I got that. 1 and 2.
Yeah,
I
they've
actually like
updated
Titanfall.
They added a whole new game, like mechanic, a game style. They added a bunch of new maps and shit. Updated it,
To Titanfall 2?
and it's.
Oh, I might have to
my
check
wife
it
likes
out.
it because the gameplay on Titanfall 2 is faster than the Call of Duty gameplay. So she
It
can hop
is.
over on Titanfall, run a couple games with me, and then it feels like she's playing in slow motion. Where she
Oh, and then
hops
she's
over
like
places with her friends on
slaying
Call of Duty.
motherfuckers on COD.
That wall
Titanfall.
running in that
Quick.
is that wall running is just amazingly fun. I love the wall
That
running.
they updated the grappling hook, so you can literally like Spider-Man across fucking maps at high speeds and shit. It's very fast fucking paced.
Also, not
too
just the
fast for
one
me.
time, you can do it multiple times.
I know
I can
you
barely keep
but
up with
cards
COD.
and shit, you can full on fucking go nuts with it. So yeah, she likes to play Titanfall with me a couple times because then it gets her in fucking high pace mode. Hop back over to Call of Duty, and it's like everybody's in slow motion.
Lucas, next time apparently your grandmother isn't on, you let me know. Or your wife's grandma. I'm coming over, goddammit. Because God knows there is no abuela in the world that will let you go hungry.
Right? No shit. Did you something to take home?
Are you sure? I asked you, are you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry, even though I'm not. I know how that fucking
Yeah.
goes.
Or I know you said you weren't hungry, but I made you something anyway. That's common. My grandmother was
That's
like that.
Jake, my drummer, his mom. She's like, "Did you eat? You look like you need to eat." I'm like, "Oh, I had dinner before I came. You have to eat though. I'm gonna make you a coffee and you're gonna eat." She'll make you a fancy coffee, make you sit down and eat a meal. Like, okay. Puerto Rican and Mexican moms, man.
Alright, you
Don't
go
fuck
ahead.
around.
Oh, a little dark at the top.
That's that blackberry
It's
raw.
good.
I
That
pushed
blackberry
it
raw.
up.
It's dark.
I pushed it up to 0.75%.
Ooh, it's gonna be good.
I like the blackberry raw, so even if it is a
Well,
little
you're going
stiff,
against some. You're going through some serious creams too, though. So yeah,
It'll punch through, I think.
yeah, it'll punch through for sure.
that blackberry raw punches through fucking everything.
Yeah, it carries real.
Luke.
Anything.
I'm still rolling with mine. I haven't broke it yet. My $25 Xbox knockoff. It works great, actually.
Look, there are
Shocked.
times when that
how
actually
great it
definitely
works.
has been a factor with it. Yeah, especially with, I don't know, maybe it's because I play on the console, but the glitches in the new Call of Duty.
No,
Sometimes
you can see one on one of my live streams on YouTube where it's just jerking me around. Like I'm trying to walk forward and then I'm going backwards and I'm going forwards and I'm going backwards.
We were doing that the other day. It was my whole team had the same issue and everybody was complaining about it. So was our whole team. Another team came in and wiped us out because we couldn't move.
They fixed most of the texture problems. I was having it where when I would respawn in like death matches, if you look quickly when you respawn at a wall, the wall would be like blank or transparent. And you would see everything through it, so you could see guys on the other side of walls, and then it would load in. The texture would load in, and I'm like, "What the fuck, man?" And like, I know it's not my graphics card because the game runs perfectly fine, you know. So yeah, they just have a lot of glitches. And even Mr. Loomy noticed a bunch of. He's like, "Oh man, what the fuck was that?" And I was like, "Yeah, weird shit, right?" He's like, "Yeah, I saw a guy. He was like stuck in the ground." I was like, "Yeah, that happens."
Well, that happens
the
on
bots will
load in
be
a lot.
like waist deep in the ground, and they're like,
DMZ will do that a lot. You'll load in and you're like in the beach. Your head's just barely sticking out.
"Yeah, I've never played DMZ, so but that's gotta suck. That would irritate the fucking piss out of me."
And sometimes it'll last for like 30 seconds when you start and you're running through like the ground. All of a sudden you pop up on top.
Yeah, I've only ever seen AI characters do that, but he was fortunately on an incline, so he was running up the hill and he was working himself out of the hill as he was running. It was great.
Yep.
I was fucking dying.
I'm gonna check my email, see if I'll do that afterwards.
Bob, why are you not in here or talking if you're in chat talking? He might be working still.
Bam.
Bob's been playing Hogwarts Legacy.
That game looks fun. Really does.
It's Elden Potter.
Oh.
It's Elden Ring, but Harry Potter.
It
It's
is.
like, from all the gameplay I've seen, it looks like Elden Ring, but Harry Potter world.
And I like
Which is
both.
cool. Yeah,
So that worked.
it's a good combo.
I
just wish it was
got a
multiplayer
video.
world. That's really all I want.
You know, I get the shorts on YouTube now on your feed. Saw one earlier today. Some guy's like shooting firebolts out of a wand. Turns out it's not CGI. He's got like that, you know, that magic paper stuff that catches on fire really quick and burns real fast.
Oh yeah,
He
my
shoots-
drummer's got that shit.
He shoots one of them off, and his girlfriend's sleeping, or wife or whatever, sleeping on the laying on the couch with a blanket, and he hits her with it. He starts a fire pit with one. It's like, man, the one though that hit this girlfriend, or wife or whatever, she looked pissed, and I don't blame her. Can you imagine just sitting on a couch and all of a sudden you're in flames?
Oh.
God.
Screw you! I'd kill him.
Yeah, I think 0.75% might have been right for this.
Ooh,
Yeah?
good,
Yeah.
good. Made a 60.
Yeah, I do either you like it or you hate vape it variety.
I don't think you're gonna hate vape that one. That looks really good. Just trying to clean off everything else off his RDA.
Yeah, because I don't feel like vaping anymore of that fucking shit anyways. Which tells
Is
me
that
I'm
why
going to end up hate vaping that.
So
Yeah, that's what it
Mandalorian,
looks like.
season 1, the season dropped today. Is that why you're wearing a Star Wars shirt, Meter, or just random?
No, it's just
Right,
what I
the
got.
Harry
when I
Potter
was-
universe.
My way to make coffee.
I was like, luck of the draw. Alright, here we go.
That's why I call Breath of the Wild Grand Theft Zelda. Because it's basically like Grand Theft Auto, but in the Zelda world. Like, there's little side quests you could do to make money and shit. There's different things. And then there's,
Yeah, but they
the
don't
world
let
is
you.
your oyster.
They won't let
I
you take
thought-
your garage to keep your fucking skeleton horse, though, bastards.
It's kind of more like
Yeah.
Zelda Hunter Try.
Stables are like the closest thing to horses, but yeah, you can't do the monster horse. They're like, you can board your horse here. Oh my god, that's not a horse. It's like, but he's my monster horse. I want to keep him here with the pretty horses. He's just as pretty as them.
He'll eat them, but it's okay.
Yeah, fuck it, whatever. Who cares?
That's really good, but it's missing something.
Hmm?
It's also
Thickness?
heavy cream
But
too.
No,
like
the
the cream?
thickness is there. I think I need to. I think I need to add fucking like a percent of the vanilla cream to it.
Vanilla cream extra.
Oh no, I've got a percent of vanilla cream extra in there.
Talking about
Oh,
swaggies.
like yeah, cream. Like
Something that
something to
actually
to bring it more
loosen-
into an ice creamy kind
Yeah.
of feel.
But
That's why I usually use a vanilla bean ice cream flavor
A-
west.
as
when I
this-
go to.
as this is though, really fucking good.
Mm.
Like I like it as is.
Vanilla ice cream from Flavor West is like the least intrusive of the ice creams. Tim's
Yep.
right. It's like the lightest, creamiest, least buttery or custardy. It's just
Actually,
like a
This would go
tub of
really
generic
good-
ice, hospital ice cream.
The closest other one would be SSA. SSA vanilla ice cream.
This
This
would
is
go
a
good with a touch
little
of
more
custard.
buttery,
in
It's
it.
got a little touch of butter on it, yeah. But
I'm not
The
gonna
whipped
lie.
cream is super buttery to me too.
I could get down with some custard in this though.
the vanilla bean ice cream flavor west is kind of reminds me of like the Walmart tub ice cream.
That's what I'm
vanilla.
saying. It's hospital
Yeah.
ice cream. It's elementary school cafeteria
Bob
vanilla
has
ice cream with the
suggestion
wooden
for in
spoon.
chat.
That's what it
Bob
tastes
has a
like to me.
suggestion for him
It's
in
good.
chat.
I love that ice cream.
Bob has a suggestion. Oh yeah, you gotta add some blue raz.
Yeah, no, Bob.
The nubba.
Nabab, nabab. So is the blackberry doing what you want it to, or do you need
Oh
something?
yeah, the
else there?
blackberry is good where it's at for me because it's still punching through really well.
Give mine a shake and try it again.
I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna. Well, you guys.
Yeah,
will
the
listen.
liquid barn ice cream would be a little too
Too thick.
Buttery.
Yeah, it's too
buttery.
much.
Yeah. But yeah, Swaggy's cream would work. You know, you can. Flavora cream would work.
This is nice. I like this. Yay! I made a coffee vape I like.
All right, for those of you who want to try it or tweak it at all, feel free.
I've also been drinking too. Things may be different tomorrow. We'll see.
A little namesake ode Mrs. Brew
What
is
did-
there.
What did you name this thing here?
Oh, I gotta add my
Oh,
one drop
oh,
of espresso
God.
raw to this.
You had to do it. Oh no.
I couldn't
Oh
help
no.
myself.
Espresso raw. What is one drop? Like 0.1%? 0.05%?
I put 0.02.
Do.
Well, yeah, 0.02.
0.02?
Yeah,
Yeah.
0.02. It's like one drop.
Give me 0.01 grams though. I feel like a drop is 0.02
DJ,
grams
you're a
on my
dick.
scale. I'm
There
gonna
you
do
go. I was waiting for it. Yeah.
0.04.
Nailed it.
Still not. It's got to be 0.05.
You can check that off your bucket list for the day, DJ.
Still not getting 0.02.
I didn't even have to say anything that time.
No, you just named it.
I'm fucking winning at life today. Woo.
That blackberry raw color is very similar to the bruise color, though. It's that dark.
0.075%. Bam! There we go. 0.08% of espresso raw. In the notes, I will type 1 drop so people aren't like, what? How did he do 0.08%? Edit.
Remove everything else. Bob says just use the blue raz.
Bob, with nothing but love and respect, go jump in front of a truck.
1 drop.
Preferably one that's doing about 30 miles an hour. I don't want you to
So-
die, but I would like you to get fairly injured so you forget about the blue raz there.
He'd wake up in the hospital. Where's my blue raz? Fuck, it didn't work.
20 minutes for ELR to
I
save
tried.
my
They
recipe.
swerved. Good one, Bob. Good one.
Oh, thank God.
Saving. Still saving.
Well, I'm glad they missed, because otherwise I wouldn't have anybody to tell go fuck yourself to. Other than the occasional meter, but
Then I'll tell you, just use wintergreen.
no wintergreen, no.
No
Here's my
wintergreen, but
recipe.
it said wintergreen, but he didn't say anything about not using what's the other one? The tea-berry.
Tea-berry, yeah.
Tea-berries.
Tea-berry will
There you
do
go.
it.
Actually, tea-berry
I like tea-berry.
would
I don't
mix
give a
better
fuck.
with it.
I
That
think-
tea-berry is nice. It you know how some of the wintergreens don't really mix in certain mixes? You can kind of use that tea-berry where you can't use a wintergreen.
The difference with the tea-berry is that after about a week or so, the mint side of the minty, I should say, side of it wears off, and it's almost just a fruit note.
So it's a good shake and vape if you want the mid note.
Yeah, and tea-berry is not for shaking vapes by any stretch of the imagination.
No, it's good as is. It just maybe after everything works together overnight,
It'd give you a good idea for what you're going to do with the next one. Now you know that you want to need another cream.
yeah, I might. What I might
This is
do
good.
is I might remove the vanilla cream extra and put in Swag's vanilla cream in
That's a
there
winner.
and see if that changes it a little bit, because his is definitely gonna have a different flavor profile to it.
More of a milky kind of.
Yeah, and that's the
Yeah,
kind of
well.
milkshake I want.
Milky.
Although that is fucking good as is, though.
That's why I use the either the ice cream, and I usually use a little bit of that milkshake from Capella. It's because it brings it more toward that milkshake front rather than just the.
I could just throw some of Swag's milk in it too, because that'll thin it out.
Sure
That's
fuck
not a
would,
bad
yes.
Yeah.
idea. Yeah,
That'll
no,
work.
definitely.
That'll thin it out for sure.
I've had a couple like that. I don't think I mixed other people's that had. I think Rocky had made a couple where he added a little bit of Swaggy's milk to them.
Yeah, do like a
Worked really well.
fucking percent of the milk at it, and
Just enough to fucking get it in there and not enough to obliterate
You
it.
could probably throw that right on top of what you have right now, and it'd probably improve it.
Yeah, probably do
Oh.
all right.
we'll give that the old college try next week with fucking creme de menthe, because I'm gonna go heavy on the creme de menthe next week. Yeah, that'll be next week.
I'll wait until you mix it next week. If you like it, I won't bother making my own. I'll mix yours. I could use a really good one again. Another one. I really. This time of year is the only time I crave that for some reason.
All right. Well, everybody's got their time back. It's that time. I gotta go remember to go measure the fucking doorways to make sure this new washer and dryer can get in the house.
Oh shit.
And I gotta check my email to see if they fucking sent me an email, so if I'm supposed to schedule a time. But I thought they're supposed to fucking call me. So
I had one at the one of them at the other house. I had to literally take off the where the hose connects I had to take that whole little section off so I could get through the door. Turn it sideways. I had no choice.
That's
No way to
right.
get in.
I paid for installation and removal. I was like, fuck that. I don't want to have to carry this shit down my basement stairs. I'll let them deal with all that shit.
Yeah.
That's when you get out the camera and say, these fuckers, I'm glad I didn't do this shit.
Yep. So on the way out, here's your shot. Good job, boys. Here's your shot of whiskey. It's Saturday. Go have fun.
Have fun storming the castle.
Do you think it will work? It would take a miracle.
Take a mirror.
Bye-bye.
All right.
They always say that Buttercup and Wesley are like one of the greatest love stories of all time. What about Miracle Max and his fucking crazy wife, dude?
I know. I like them too better.
180
Yes.
years old, yeah.
Still together.
Still rocking it, yep.
I'm not a witch, I'm your wife, and I'm not even sure I want to be that anymore.
Oh,
I never had it so good.
has anybody? I need to know. I don't know if they came out yet or not. Has anybody watched that History of the World Part 2?
Part 2.
Just gold carpet. The gold carpet or red carpet premiere, golden premiere last night because a lot of the Jackass guys were there. Knoxville was live tweeting from it.
All right.
Nice. I
All
wanna
right,
see it.
I'm gonna have to watch that because if it's his, well, it's got to be. Fucking if Mel Brooks is behind it, it's got to be funny. But granted,
Yeah,
Yep.
I have zero doubt.
I'm wondering how far they pushed it though, with how fucking Sally everyone is now with comedy.
I mean,
Yeah, for real.
He's got to get out of jail free card though, because he's been doing the same shit for 50 years. So as long as it's not too.
Oh no, I hope it is
over
too.
the edge,
I hope it's pushed to the fucking edge, like
I want it over the
blazing
top.
saddles,
Over the fucking
sheriff
top.
riding into town.
24/7.
That kind, push that shit over the top because the shit is funny. I don't care what anybody says.
That's what I'm saying. He's got like a get out of jail free card, so he
Hey,
can
dude.
he could do Mel Brooks shit.
Yeah, the shit that he did with fucking Richard Pryor and.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying,
So bad.
shit can go way south. Let it go south, please. That's what made him so fucking funny. Granted,
Right.
half of those fucking movies, they couldn't make those shit today because the studio would look at it and be, nope,
Oh,
we're
they
not
would-
touching that because
Nope.
we're going to hurt somebody's widow feelings.
Yep. Lame.
Bunch of pussies don't know how to take a joke. Yeah. Fuck you, Bob. I did not poop for 18 minutes today. I'll have you know. That was. I did poop about 3 times during the day, though, but not before the show today. I did actually hang out in the Zoom room before the show, and that's what I like. But whatever. Doesn't matter. Not that you care, because you're out busy dodging trucks like fucking Frogger. Anyhow, love you all. Thanks for coming and hanging out. We'll be here next
Hell
week.
yeah.
If you are into Kicky Punchies, there's going to be a show tomorrow. And we got a pretty big fucking card. 2 title fights and some pretty good fucking fights on the card overall. One of the better ones that we've seen this year so far.
Hell yeah.
I'm No Joke tomorrow, 9:30 Central Time-ish. And then
Oh, he got me.
we'll be back next week, Wednesday, and then we will work out a day for a Saturday drinking show again, because I'm kind of jealous everybody's having fucking cocktails tonight, and I got to work butt-ass early in the morning tomorrow, so I can't. But, don't forget to advocate, not for yourselves, not for any of us up here, but for those sorry motherfuckers that are still on the stinky, so you got to keep a viable option alive for them. One other thing I want to point out here at the end, the link is still available if you want to donate for bicycles. I know a lot of you have donated already. I'm not asking you to donate twice, but those of you who weren't able to and wish to now, feel free. There's a link down below for the missus' thing. And it might end up going towards Easter baskets because we're working on Easter basket shit now too. So, but that's available. Bike count is at 26. So we doubled last year's. Thank you guys. Fucking love you. It's awesome. Make a bunch of little kids happy for fucking Easter. So
Hey, yay.
it makes me a happy camper. But we'll see you guys all next week. Tim, you're here this week. You pick a song since you weren't here last
Oh, we
week.
got you talk green. I think in green, so we got to do turtles.
Of
Jesus.
course, I kind of figured that was coming.
Well, not only that, but you kept talking Shamrock Shake, and like that green thoughts in my head. So
Fair enough. Good answer. All right, well, Ninja Turtles it is on the way out. See you guys all next week. Bye, everybody.
hey.
Bye.
Kitties.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.